Hi, this is Brent McKim, President of JCTA, with an update from Frankfurt on legislative issues. Let's start with the positive. As you may have already heard, last week we were able to stop the charter school bill, House Bill 9, from having a hearing. It was scheduled to have a hearing late Thursday, and evidently the votes were not there, and it was pulled from the agenda. So congratulations to everyone who assisted by contacting a legislator or reaching out to someone out in the state who contacted a legislator. We certainly made a difference there. The bad news is there are still, counting today, 7 veto-proof days when the legislature could take action and still have time to override a veto by the governor. So we are certainly not out of the woods yet. And there are a lot of strategies left for the General Assembly to pass a charter school bill or any other piece of bad legislation. For example, the bill could still be heard in committee and still have time to work through the process and pass. Alternatively, the bill could be added as a floor amendment or inserted into a bill, a totally different bill, as a part of a committee substitute. And both of those are commonly used procedures in the House and Senate. So we have to be very vigilant. Please check your email very regularly, and please engage. And particularly if you have friends or family members out in the state that you could reach out to help us engage, that's particularly helpful, because the fact is the overwhelming majority of state representatives and senators from Louisville are with us on this. And we appreciate that. These decisions will be won or lost for the most part out in the state. And so if you have connections or relationships that where you can get people to engage in the more rural areas, that can be particularly helpful. Now, this idea of adding language through a committee substitute or floor amendment is not just theoretical, it's a very common practice. And in fact, we're facing a real issue with that right now, because Senate Bill 1, which has passed the Senate and is in the House ready for action by the House, has had a floor amendment filed to it, House Floor Amendment 3 and 4, which would essentially insert into Senate Bill 1 the language from a very draconian anti-CRT bill, House Bill 487. And we do not want that to happen. Number one, we don't want Senate Bill 1 to pass because it would take away authority from SBDM councils on principal selection and curriculum, but we certainly don't want it to be amended with a floor amendment to insert draconian anti-CRT language that would allow sort of like almost like witch hunts for accusations of violating the very prescriptive language that's in the bill, and the Attorney General could do investigations, and there could be, all sorts of legal consequences. It empowers lawsuits against school districts if they are using curricular materials that run afoul of the prescriptions and limitations that are in the bill. So in the language that would be inserted into the bill. So we definitely do not want that floor amendment 3 or 4 attached to Senate Bill 1, and we don't want Senate Bill 1. So anything you can do to help reach out and encourage people to contact their legislators, particularly if you know folks out in the state that could reach out to some of the rural legislators, please do all that you can to help us fight both Senate Bill 1 and particularly House Floor Amendments 3 and 4 on Senate Bill 1. All right, those are the key things right now that we need your attention to. I'll put a link to Senate Bill 1 with the attachments below with the comments that go with this video. Thanks a lot. Thanks for all you do.